Hello guys, welcome to In 5 Minutes. Second thing in deadlock prevention is ordered request. Now what do you mean by ordered request? In this, there are few things which we need to understand. Number one, all resources are arranged in order of their number of instances. They will be arranged in such way that smaller the number, more number of instances which we have. Second rule, two, process can only apply for resource I if it is greater than resource j which it has. These are the two basic rules which we follow. Let's try to understand them more practically. Consider this, that we have, let's say, resource A, resource B, resource C, resource D. Let's say we have 4 resources of resource A or 4 instances of resource A, only 2 instances of resource B, 5 resources of resource C, or rather 5 instances of resources C, and only 1 instance of resource D. Now number one, how they will be arranged, how they will be targeted. They'll be arranged in the form of resource C, then resource A, then resource B, then resource D. If we uniquely number them, this would be number 4, number 3, number 2, number 1. As we already said, they will be numbered in the order of number of instance they have. Higher the number of instance, back which they are. So now let's try to understand this scenario. We have process X which has an instance of resource A. Now it requires resource or instance of resource C. Under the scenario, process X is given an instance of resource 4. Now if you think logically how this happened, going back to the rules, we say all resources are arranged in order of their number of instances. So if we see this, so for instance we can see this, Px has a resource A which is numbered at 3. It can ask for lower resource which is at 4. This is possible. What it cannot do is ask beyond 3, that is 2 and 1. So in this scenario we have 2 resources, resource with number 3 and this you have, and what you need is resource with number 4. In this scenario we have the characteristic which goes this way, where you have resource number 3 and need 4. This is granted without any issues because we have more instances of available resource. Another scenario for the same situation would be process, let's say Y, has one of the resource of 2 and now wants to access a resource of 1. In this scenario, Py will be asked to leave resource 2 and then only will be allowed to access resource D because instance has 1. As the rule said, if we have Ri and need Rk, then it must be that id should be less than kth id, or as we read it, id of resource number k should be greater than id of resource number I. Consider a practical example of this. Process X has resource 4, resource 5, wants resource 6. Since what we have, R4 and R5 is lesser than R6, or as we put it, resource ID 4, resource ID 5 has a greater resource which is R6, this is allowed. Px has resource 5 wants resource 4. So since we have resource 5 which is greater than resource 4, then process X has to first leave R5 and then only RY can be granted. I think from this it should be very clear. We again and again I am saying the rule is very simple. If process X has resource I wants resource J, then R of I should be lesser than R of J. By saying this I am talking about the IDs. Then only we will grant. That's it. Thanks for watching this video.